Hey, what's up, everybody? I am back, and it is that time again, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 9 o'clock p.m. We are here with my 7 pillars of mental performance in 365 days. I am your host and your personal high-performance mindset coach and public speaker, Jay Hollingshed. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today is Wednesday, day 4 of the week, in which we will be discussing pillar number 4, which is goal setting. Goal setting. Before I get into that today, I want to give a shout out to everybody that's on time right here at the top of the hour, 9 o'clock. My frat brother Stephen Yates. What's up, Stephen K. Yates? Alpha Phi Alpha. I appreciate you, man. Also my brother, my blood brother, Arthur Hollingshed. I love you, man. I appreciate you as well. Everybody that's watching this on repeat, your viewing is appreciated. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate you. If you want to watch this not on repeat, if you want to watch this in its entirety, feel free to go to my YouTube channel. It is there for your liking and viewing pleasure, along with the other 200 or so episodes that I've already done. Also, my big girl, my oldest baby girl, Jaleesa Hollingshed, watching as well. Thanks, babe. I appreciate you. Love you much. Now, we're talking about goal setting today. It's Goal Setting Wednesday. I'm going to talk about 5 common goals that we make in our goal, 5 common mistakes we make in our goal setting. 5 common mistakes that we make in our goal setting. Right before I get into it, I got to give a shout out to Taniko. That's the paramedic I rode with on the fire department, taking care of the city, and the city's not taking care of her, but she's going to do her job anyway. I hear you, Taniko. I appreciate you. All right, Taniko Harris, right? I thank you so much. We're talking about 5 common goal setting mistakes from this is from mindtools.com. Mindtools.com is where this information is coming from. Now, mistake number one, when we're setting our goals, we set unrealistic goals. Here's an example of that. Well, first of all, once you set your goal or you've decided on a goal, make sure that goal is realistic and that you can actually achieve that goal in the time frame you have set for yourself. Here's an example. Say you want to run a marathon. All right? The marathon is 1 month away. Don't go signing up for the marathon don't go signing up right now and the marathon is a month away and you can barely run around the block. No, it's not going to work. That is not a realistic goal. So mistake number 1, you're setting unrealistic goals. Make sure the goals you set are realistic for you and what you know you can and cannot achieve. So set your goals according to your realistic time frames. Mistake number 2, focusing on too few areas. You're focusing on too few areas. Now, when I say too few areas, this is what I'm talking about. Let's say you've just written a bunch of goals. You had a bunch of goals, you wrote them out for the next year. You got about 15 goals, right? 15 or 20 goals. And one of those goals is you're committed to increasing your sales percentage by 15%. Now, you went about applying for a promotion. You went about reading leadership books each month. And, those are aggressive goals. But at the same time, those are ambitious goals. But here's the thing. The problem is you're only focusing on your career. What about the other 14 goals you set for yourself? If you set 15 goals and you're focusing on one, you got to take care of everything you have on your list. If your list is too big, bring it down. Bring it down some. Set it to be realistic. We just talked about that in mistake number 1. Unrealistic goals. That's another unrealistic goal if you have too many goals set to achieve at one time. Make it within something you can handle. All right? Mistake number 3. Mistake number 3 is underestimating the completion time of your goals. Underestimating the completion time. Now, how often has a task or project taken longer than you'd expected? Probably a whole lot. I know it's happened to me more times than I can count. So, let's say that for the goals you set in your past, you've experienced that a whole lot. What you want to do is estimate your time accurately. You want to look at what you're doing, do your research on it. Talk to some people who have been there and done that. They can tell you about some mistakes they've made that set them back, and you can avoid making those mistakes. by going ahead and studying up on it and learning ahead of time what it's going to take from you to go ahead and achieve that goal, and not underestimate your completion time. So common mistake number 3 that we make in goal setting is underestimating our completion time. Mistake number 4 of 5. Now, not appreciating failure. This is a big one with me. Not appreciating failure. I can't preach this enough. No matter how hard you work, you will fail. You are going to fail from time to time. It's unavoidable. In fact, it's supposed to happen. Get that in your mind. Failure is supposed to happen, okay? Your failures contain lessons, okay? And I know the failure is not fun, but it contains lessons that you need to get in order to get to your next step in your goal reaching process. That's why your failure is supposed to happen. But if you don't appreciate the failure, you're not appreciating the fact that there's a lesson in it, and you're missing out on the lesson that you need in your failure. Now, it's like everybody loves the sunshine. Nobody wants the rain. But flowers can't grow unless they have the rain, right? They need the rain to help them grow. The same thing with us. To help us grow into the person we need to be to complete our goals, we need the rain in our lives. And the rain is the failures that we have in our goal reaching process. It's part of the process. It's going to grow you, okay? So when you fail, stop. Take about 5 seconds and be like, okay, I messed up. Where did I mess up? How did I mess up? What can I learn from this? How can I apply this lesson that I'm learning to going forward in trying to reach my goals? Once you learn and apply the lesson, then you move on going forward. So appreciate your failure. Mistake number 4 in our common goal setting mistakes is not appreciating failure. Number 5, setting other people's goals. That's right, setting other people's goals. Common mistake? Oh yes, common mistake it is. Everybody looks at you, they see what you're good at. I'm good at a lot of things, but I don't want to make everything my goal. I'm a good cook. I'm good at carpentry. I'm good with my hands. I'm a retired barber, so I'm good at cutting hair. All kinds of things. I'm great at a lot of things. And people say, wow, you should do this. I think you should do that. You should do this. Or why don't you do that? That's your calling. That's your gift. When they've only known me for 5 minutes. Really? You don't know what my gift is. But they have a goal for me. They want to see me do what they want me to do. That happens, okay? Now, the thing is, just politely and assertively tell them no. I'm going to do what I want to do. Only you know what you want to do. And you know that from within. You know that that's your intrinsic goal. What you feel that you love to do, okay? You can like to do a lot of things. You can be great at doing a lot of things. But there's one thing you love to do more than anything else. And that's the common denominator that you can find in any and everything you've ever done. With me, any and every job/career I've ever had. In my adult life, the common denominator was pouring into people and helping people succeed. That's it. That's my passion. That's my goal. Everybody wants me to start a food truck. They want me to be a carpenter. They want me to do this. They want me to do that. They want me to get my barber's license out of retirement and be a barber again. Or they want to see me get back into the ER and working on patients again. No. I know what I'm passionate about, okay? And that's what I'm doing. I have just assertively and politely said no. So, do what you are passionate about. Everybody can give you suggestions, but don't just up and accept them. Take them and think about them. Think about what everybody's telling you, what they want you to do. Now, and when you put it all on the table, look at all those suggestions and say what the common denominator is in all these. And think about what it is in your heart that you like to do, okay? Set your own goals. A quick recap. Common mistake in goal setting: number 1, setting unrealistic goals. Number 2, focusing on too few areas when you have a lot of areas to cover. Number 3, underestimating your completion time. Number 4, not appreciating the failure in your goal setting process or your goal reaching process. Number 5, setting other people's goals instead of your own. So that's all I have for today in my Goal Setting Wednesday. This is episode 220 of 365. I am Jay Hollingshed, your personal high performance mindset coach and public speaker, telling you to recap your day. If you made every performance you have, everything you do, every action you take is a performance. Every performance is going to result in effort or in an excuse. If you made more excuses than you made efforts, you need to start over tomorrow and make more efforts than you make excuses. That's all that I have. Be well, stay blessed, and as always, through love, be a blessing. God bless.